What's up?
Hello. Okay, sounds good. What's up, Neon? How you doing?
We're gonna get you out of here.
I'm ready to get more TP medals. Alright, just join.
Look, I'm gonna go for help. I'll be right back.
Daniel, don't! Please don't leave me alone! Daniel!
Okay. Yo, okay, I need... Bro, I wish... Did you friend me? Let me see. Because I get a lot of friend requests. Okay, I think I just accepted your friend request. Invite me? I'm pretty sure you could join. You could try to find me. What was the name? MMB? Oh, no, freaking party. Alright, let's get it. okay, I gotta wait until like lava or bowl come in, because okay, there's been this thing going around, right? And I think like One Piece games can obviously be better. They could be, but it's all on if the developers care enough and if Bandai cares enough to put enough money towards it. Like, for example, the Pirate Warriors series. Like, I could say what I want, people could say what they want, oh, it's bad, it's trash. It sold enough money for people to like it. So, it's like, I see people disrespecting a lot of One Piece games. Like, literally, the entire ecosystem of Naruto fans, Dragon Ball fans. Now, One Piece getting a good game. I should have played Pirate Warriors for this. But One Piece getting a good game. Look, regardless of what I say, because I'm an advocate for good One Piece games. They don't have to be great, just good. But there's been this resurgence of people who are trashing One Piece games constantly. And I'm noticing they always bring up Storm. They always bring up the same Dragon Ball games people talk about. But it's like, they have their own interpretation of a good game. Everybody has an interpretation of a good game. So, I think we just need to truly ask the question, what makes a good game? Because look, I can't talk for much at One Piece games, but I can at least, we can talk about the numbers. Because, you play Pirate Warriors 4, you don't have to say. Well, it's because I try to give a place for people to do the co-op and like have fun and have discussions. It's not much because there's not much to do in the game currently, but I'm doing something to get people on the game and enjoy it. That's the purpose. Like Xenoverse 2. I didn't think the TP Metal Cartel was gonna be big, but people come over, they get their TP medals and dip. Shout out to Tosa. It's like, okay, I've heard this term once. One time I heard it at church, actually, someone from my church. And then I heard it on a YouTube video. Don't yuck other people's yums. What that basically means, don't trash on something a lot of people like. Because, here's the thing. Of course, you're not going to enjoy something that another person likes. There's multiple things that could go for. You're not going to enjoy certain people's, like, clothing habits. Like, yeah, you're not going to like wearing long sleeves more than a certain other person. Or you're not going to like certain shoes. And when it comes to games, there's always been this... I feel like anime gaming fans have some of the most delusional takes in the world. Like, for instance, Bleach Rebirth of Souls. People not... Look, Bleach Rebirth of Souls has its own issues. Ichigo just dropped. Oh, cool. That's good. That's good. But Bleach Rebirth of Souls has its own issues, but people still like the game because it's a Bleach game in 2025, and they can enjoy playing their characters. Like, that's the main reason I kept coming back to Pirate Warriors 4. Like, the amount of times that I've said to myself, man, I just want to play Crocodile, or I just felt like playing Roger, or I don't know, I just wanted to wreck stuff with Whitebeard. The replayability in Pirate Warriors 4 is not in constantly doing missions or building characters. At the end of the day, it's enjoying the characters itself. Like, yeah, building characters, it could be fun sometimes because you could find something broken, but if you're trying to just play characters because you like the series, then why are you hating on people? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Oh man, Burning Blood is such a bad game. You know, there's still people to this day, for some weird reason, they're still playing Burning Blood because they found an enjoyment, and they found a select amount of people who like the game. Burning Blood could have been a better game, definitely, but I'm not gonna knock the people who are already playing it and they found their own fun. Like, bro, the amount of people who trashed on like Xenoverse right when Sparking Zero came out. By the way, they don't even play Sparking Zero anymore, just remember that. But people dogged on Xenoverse. But here's the thing, every time there's a DLC, they keep coming back. Every time there's news for Xenoverse, you see a lot of these Dragon Ball fans talk about it because what? They like the series. Like, you're not gonna meet more delusional people until you go into the anime gaming fan base. Because if we really want to talk about delusion, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all, Naruto games. Oh, Naruto has had great games. Every time Naruto has a great game, y'all be bringing up Storm, which is literally a game that they've given you several times, you bought, and they got away with it. But then, when Storm Connections come out, you finally open your eyes and realize, wait, they didn't add the things that were in the last game. We need lava? He might be busy. I mean, I'll message him. Because I know he does need TP medals. But it's just, I'm sick of hearing it. Because when it comes down to anime games, people always bring up how we live. People always bring up, oh, Storm 4 did this many numbers, so it's all objectively better than any One Piece game. Like, we not just gonna act like Storm 4 is what the Storm series should have been from the start. And what I'm saying about that is, they have gotten away with taking your money, giving you all the same game with updated characters, not changing anything about the gameplay until Connections. Now you guys see there's a problem. The problem is that we live in a time where trashing on something is a social bonding habit. Bro, I hate it. I hate it so much. And half the time, people don't even believe in what they're saying. That's facts. Also, people can enjoy two things at once. Like, liking one thing means disliking another. Yeah. And here's the thing. Even if you're gonna dislike something, you can still like it. Like, for example, I like Naruto. Naruto was the first of the big three that I watched. But even though I like Naruto, there's several things in Naruto I dislike. Like the last arc. Look, man. I don't even want to get into that, but Madara losing to the one character who hasn't done anything in the series besides being fodder just for some random god to show up. I hated that. But like Bounty Rush, for example, let's go back to One Piece games. And I know I'm bringing up a mobile game, but think about it. Bounty Rush, it's a horrible game, but people still play it. There's lag. Now with crossplay, you have more people who just throw, or literally, I think this is the main reason. They just have bad connections and they're not able to basically play the game how they want to play it. But they still play it. Like, man, I'm playing Xenoverse. Xenoverse has added so much. I don't even play the PvP because, man, the PvP is trash. I just help people get TP medals. War was boo-boo. Doesn't take away from everything. Yeah, agreed. That's like the argument of how, oh, Naruto isn't about ninjas. Naruto's never been about ninjas. Like, they truly gave up on ninjas when the first arc came. You think a ninja's gonna deal with a giant nine-tailed fox that can destroy a village? Or like One Piece. You got fruit that gives people powers. Sea kings that are literally the size of skyscrapers and bigger. But people still like it. And there's been such a resurgence of hating on One Piece games, but praising Naruto and Dragon Ball games. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. The same people hating on Dragon Ball games, well, not Dragon Ball games, the same people hating on One Piece games are the same people who play the same games over and over from Naruto. The same people that got Sparking Zero and then dropped it. I'm gonna go, alright, Neon. Appreciate you getting your TP medals. How much am I? I'm almost at 3K. Well, 30K. But, like, look, I have played Pirate Warriors. I want to say I played Pirate Warriors more than the average, not only the average person, but the average YouTuber. Like, I have hours that don't make sense for a Warriors game, but I still played it because I like the game. I like playing the characters. I like the combos. I want more for the game. Like, for instance, Expedition 33. I'm gonna throw out a random one. Expedition 33. Beautiful game. I know there's people who hate on it. Whoever hates on it, what is your issue? Like, you have issues. You're probably a Persona fan, but anyways, Expedition 33. You might hate on the game, but there's so many people who love it. Who cares what you think? I go back to it when I want to experience more accurate Whitebeard. Yeah. And man, it's not even like I play the game hardcore. I just like to play it just to enjoy playing the characters. That's mainly what I try to do. But I just want to say this. If you're complaining about One Piece game, like we've never had a good One Piece game, I just want to throw this out. The Pirate Warriors series is the best-selling series for One Piece. And if you don't classify that as a good game, that's on you, because you don't like warrior games. Like, warrior games are not for everybody. But just because you don't like it does not mean that it's trash. And, for example, One Piece Odyssey. Single player game that is turn-based. A lot of people don't like turn-based, but that game sold. And I'm not going to take that away from it. There were some cool characters in there. A Dio was cool enough to get into Bounty Rush. Also, pick me up, just in case I did not say it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you for being here. It's just, I've been seeing this too much. And I've been seeing this too much. And I get it. You want better for One Piece. But if that's the case, why do you keep buying Dragon Ball games? Like, I bought Sparking Zero because I thought it would be a game that I could play long term, but that's a lie.
This experience in 1940.
Mark, you need to see this.
What was that?
Here are the pulse rates before the quit.
Okay.
If Pirate Warriors 4 didn't skip over some arcs, it just added more genuine, difficult missions with each DLC. Oh, but definitely. If it didn't skip over arcs, if it didn't get rid of characters like NL, Kuma, Perona, Magellan, like there were so many characters in Pirate Warriors 3 that should have been in this game. Because graphic-wise, it's the best looking in the series. It pretty much follows the story. And the only thing that I personally have a problem with is that it just needs more 4-player content. Because I feel like there's enough single-player content, we just don't have enough multiplayer. So if they just added more 4-player missions, you know what, not even 4-player missions, just added a whole game mode for 4-player, a lot of people would, I think, play the game way more. I've suggested the series for people looking to catch up on One Piece. Yes, I agree with you. Because they can at least play through the games and experience the story, but like a kind of watered down version of it, and then they could get caught up. And there's like let's see, what's another One Piece game that a lot of people like? I talked about One Piece Odyssey. Let's see. I talked about Burning Blood. Talked about Pirate Warriors. Or Super Limited. All the optional missions should be 4-player. Yeah, it should have just been a big 4-player. It really should have. They should have just. They need to add more 4-player. Like, because we know Pirate Warriors 4 is getting a PS5 update. Well, next-gen console update. So, if they want to do this, they have to add more replayability. But the problem is, it's a 50-50 if that happens, because we need more replayability, new maps. Like, there's so many things.
Go there. That's where we'll meet.
Stay strong, honey. I'm gonna get you.
Wait, Mom, how did you get together?
Add the arcs that were skipped over, characters removed,
We'll
yes.
explain later. Okay, honey, I love you.
I love you guys.
There's so much. Like, we don't even have costumes. That'd be enough for me. Yes. That'd be enough for me, gladly.
Hi, you reached Dad. Please leave me a message and I'll...
Because I just like doing the 4-player missions just to get people, get more people together in the game.
The perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Lunch just got croissant after. Try the new croissant taste sandwiches. It's just
Energize your mind. Outlast Duracell power.
But yeah, they need to add more 4-player missions. I say costumes because it's cool that Law got a costume, but it's like only Law. It's kind of crazy. Because this would have been the perfect time to make a whole giant DLC pack just for costumes, because they did that for Pirate Warriors 3.
Hybrids from Hyundai is the best of both worlds. A major motion picture. An evolution in customer experience.
Oh yeah, One Piece ran. What was it called?
Disney chose T-Mobile.
Let's see. There's a Pirate Warrior series, Odyssey, One Piece Grand Battle, Great Pirate Coliseum. Yeah, that's the one.
With 5G internet.
Or Unlimited World Red.
GTA of America to elevate the game. Business goes further with T-Mobile.
Like, it was a good game, but the movement was the only thing that needed a buff.
Hubby's Little Rivers. Protection.
This golden summer, the world's top soccer clubs soar into the United States. 32 clubs, 11 cities, 4 weeks. One world champion. FIFA Club World Cup coverage begins Saturday on TNT Sports and Sky is on.
Okay, hold on.
Actually, can we get this to go, please? Charge up to 178 miles.
Okay, let me in.
How it should be. The Hyundai Ioniq 5. Now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Ioniq 5 for $189 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Your success starts with your customers. Expect a range.
Because I've been looking this up.
We give businesses of all sizes the advertising solutions they need with the right mix of
Because people have been going crazy. It's just funny how,
even beyond spectrum houses.
you know, the idea of everybody dogging on something, like coming together just to dog on something is one thing. But I just feel like it's been happening too much to One Piece and Bleach.
Oh, no, you're not gonna sing again, are you? You can say no. You're invited.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket, and I'm paying it off in 4 payments. No fees, no interest.
No one else has no interest? Me.
Pay in store, pay online, pay over time. Don't just pay, PayPal.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily, Jardians, each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardians can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased heat
Stop jargoness and call your doctor right away. If you have
Oh yeah,
lost
Unlimited
weight,
Adventure.
tiredness, trouble breathing,
That was
or
another
increased
good one.
detox,
Grand
jargon's become
Adventure,
dehydration. It
yeah.
can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Generally, yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your doctor right away if you have fever or for a week at a time, in pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use an allergic to jargoness. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have fever, sores, ulcers, or infection in your bedroom. Introducing Sam Rebel. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Sarah. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that knows Nespresso.
And you know, there's also another issue with like a good One Piece game. Because working with Shueisha is probably a nightmare. I could only imagine, but just thinking about how much you need to make sure you follow Shueisha's orders and everything, eesh. I could only imagine.
Nice. You did it. Keep that up, my friend.
It's your turn. Your eyes were right sick. For you.
And another thing that I was talking about was a One Piece MMO. I don't think a lot of fans realize how much money, time, and effort it will go to even think about creating it. Like literally, that might take longer than it. Yeah, it would take longer to make that than GTA 6, and I'm just being honest.
It's a fun trip.
At least One Piece tries to give different games. Exactly. They try. And here's the thing. I just feel like if it's not an arena fighter made by a big name, it doesn't matter. Granted, we got Burning Blood, but I just feel like they just stopped doing DLC for that at the worst time. I don't know either, man. They rather get a Storm game where one button does all the combos, but we get great graphics and great animation on an Ultimate. Like, bro, we got that on a Fighting Path. They're expecting too much. And also, just to go back to Pirate Warriors, man, I just feel like people really need to try Dynasty Warrior games more. Would be like Shinobi Strikers, but with actual good servers in One Piece. You know, it could work. And I just want to put this into perspective. This is how you know They don't care about Naruto. Shinobi Strikers is still on the old gen consoles. They haven't even made an updated version. Pirate Warriors 4 is getting an updated version with more DLC. I think it's kind of obvious that they're really giving up on Naruto. Oh, but there's connections. Man, when was the last time you seen them do something for connections? Warrior games are goated. Yeah, but I feel like anime fans don't see the potential with a Warriors game. Like, I'm gonna be real, I would love a Warriors game for each of the big three. Because I'm just gonna throw this out there. Naruto Storm's actual, like, story mode had Warrior game elements in it. And people liked the story mode. It's free money, to be honest. Koei is... Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's great that they're doing One Piece Pirate Warriors, but they could be doing a Warriors game for Bleach, adding the 4-player. They could be doing that for, like, Fire Force or Black Clover. Heck, they could even do it for Mashal. Like, anime warrior games are just cool. Especially now we're able to, like, really go in depth with making our build and characters. Same here, pick me up. Like, I would buy a Bleach Warriors game in a heartbeat. I played so much of Bleach Soul Resurrection. They could literally make that game again, just give all the rights to Koei Tecmo, and I play that heavy. It's about the only format of game that'll allow anime characters to do what they can actually do. Facts. Thank you. Somebody who understands. They can literally do whatever they want. You can beat up a large amount of enemies, do giant combos. You could basically play the game how you want. In Shinobi Strikers, I feel, has the same problem that Sparking Zero had, where it's just PvP. And I know people will say, oh, but there is PvE content. Man, let's be honest, you just doing the same missions over and over. They don't even add new missions at the Shinobi Strikers. They just add new weapons for you to spend over $100 to quote-unquote try and get a good weapon, when the RNG is as bad as, honestly, as bad as Bounty Rush. Shinobi Strikers is legit just PvP, yeah. Anyone saying it has PvP is high, well, PvE is high on copium. The fun just came from the freedom of building your character how you want it. Yes! That's the appeal for Xenoverse. Because people were saying, oh, Xenoverse is gonna die when Sparking Zero comes out. Years later. Well, a year later. Sparking Zero dead. Xenoverse getting new DLC, new content, new clothes.
You guys really bail us out.
Like,
Sure we
man,
can't fly you anywhere?
we all knew Xenoverse was gonna outlive it.
No place to land.
Thanks for the win.
Xenoverse been living for too long. I can get everything I wanted out of Sparking Zero by watching a full facts. Literally, the what if is the only good thing, but it's like not worth it because you have to do so much to get it. Which is crazy because I literally found out about the Gohan Black stuff from watching a video on it. I didn't play it myself because, God, that story mode is so trash. Yeah, getting Sparking Zero was such a bad investment. Because here's the thing, I thought it would be at least fun with friends, like playing. And I thought it would be fun creating like new scenarios. But it's so horrible. And like they really don't have an instruction manual basically on it. And half the features don't work in the customization for making your own what ifs.
Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty permanent.
You gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of amazing.
The cockroach save these creatures where there is one fun on the
With the Home Defense Max indoor insect barrier, one application kills and prevents bugs for 365 days. It's wild. Your home doesn't have to.
When we have the two needs, we eliminate best. We push further. We rise higher. And we unlock our full potential. When we have the food we need, we make our communities stronger. Together, we can help everyone get the food they need to thrive. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/ActNow.
Preach. I gotta start getting ready to stream, but I'm gonna leave this open for the watch hours and the algorithm. I'll tune back when I can. Appreciate you pick me up. I truly do appreciate you. And trust me, also GG's earlier. Yes, sir. Nah, we were cooking. We were cooking, man. Don't worry, I'm gonna be in your stream. You have a good one too. Man. It's just...
I know we only just met, but I can't imagine my life without you.
Outback Steakhouse has a three-course meal called the Aussie. With soup or salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert. Three courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
Can someone take some of my candles? They're not
Man,
all
I
here.
wish we had the unlimited cruise games.
I'm still in here. This is the only time I get all week.
Father's Day, cooking anytime, anywhere. America's best selling good.
This is the trader's destination.
Many people told us they had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before.
That's good damage. Like good damage.
Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Hate that. Until now, introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Yummy. Try one for the first time tonight. These little movers with double grip strips. Good move. Even bigger protection.
GT and NASCAR go hand in hand. We can't wait to get this going.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Just a few more blocks to roll around here, which leads to Coin Tower.
Mind if I ask why you wear 200% necklaces?
One of them used to be my sister's. I started wearing it after she died. We did get invitation for Christmas the year before.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean.
I'm not ready. Hey, check it out.
What's he doing?
They found a supply box behind the truck that we can use. Is this it? Yes. There we go. Every city has a tactical channel that first responders use to communicate. We can listen in and we can see what's going on. Okay. Here, take this.
Blake? I think we're going to have a problem with that big nozzle thing you were talking about.
What? What do you mean? We need to get to the next highest ground so that we can signal my dad in the helicopter. That would be no fun. It's the highest point in the city. It's the other way. Come on.
Wait, just wait. Blake would be the only ones going that way.
My dad said to get to higher ground, so that's what we gotta do.
But what if he doesn't make it?
Listen, I know that this sounds crazy, but you have to trust me that he will. Did you know about the push button phone working with the landline? The supply box. Tactical radio channels. I really think we should stick with her. Let's go. Where are we gonna live?
It's not the city.
set this plane down, and we have to get as close to Coin Tower as we possibly can. 3 minutes, we're gonna be over the rendezvous. And we're gonna drop into AT&T Park.
But I don't know how to parachute.
That's okay, we're gonna tandem jump.
I think we should stay.
The plane's gonna nosedive in the Pacific as soon as it runs out of gas.
Okay.
Trust me.
Alright, let's check on this.
sandwich. Resilient creatures where there is one marked aren't far behind.
Well, that's horrifying.
Ortho Home Defense Max Indoor Insect Barrier. One application kills and prevents bugs for 365 days. Nature's wild. Your home doesn't have to be. Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie Aussie Aussie. With soup or salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert. 3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
Doug.
Okay, here's what you want to do. Save hundreds and Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Are you a caddy?
No, I'm a Doug, and that's a lingo.
Okay, I'm gonna putt now.
Okay, I'm gonna watch you putt.
Oh!
Nice birdie.
Yes, he is a very nice spur. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect. Ace is the hardware folks.
I'm not Aaron. I'm not Jack.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
This is a meal. A first-of-its-kind, buttery, flaky sandwich that reminds you of when you studied abroad meal.
This brings me back to bed. You had a layover.
Try the new croissant toast sandwiches. It just meals good at Panera.
Folks out here, they talk about this huge bear who'll eat anything in his path. Bikes, tents. Legend says he won't see your phone. And late at night, you listen real close. You might be able to hear that phone.
All right, now we wait.
Just how close he is.
Look who it is.
I'll get him.
Coverage so good, it's scary. Get reliable nationwide 5G, and internet customers get one mobile line included for a full year with Spectrum.
Hungry? Let's do a milkshake. 2 milkshakes.
Actually, can we get this to go, please?
Charge up to 178 miles in just 15 minutes. How it should be. The Hyundai Ioniq 5.
Now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Ioniq 5 for $189 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
You know this person?
Is your cat getting too cool? Give him Temptations treats.
Looking for the last ultra? Oh, let's go.
Superior light beer.
This is a place to worship the Father.
But you make it a thing of feet. You senseless. How will you escape being condemned to hell?
The chosen Last Supper.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Oh, no.
What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double or no.
I texted you guys I was coming.
I got Chris first. I thought you said you know where.
Connection means something. That's why with AT&T, you can proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network connection. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Get 5% cash back on the monthly category I choose when I pay with my debit card.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go. Where do we go from here? Home. You can pay your own way.
We're meeting for coffee.
Megan, I love you.
To meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
try walking with him for a couple more seconds. Sweetheart, you ready? We gotta get up that hill. What's that noise? Get down! Get down! Take cover! Hold on, wait, hold on!
We have to get tired.
This way!
That's cool. Wait, I kind of like this. Hold on. I gotta like. I never really thought about human Autobots.
Just gotta find her.
Oh, he's live.
Hi. Waiting for an ultra?
Racing for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. Hi, Danny.
I'm more than relaxing enough. And I want to spend my time my way. I chose Kizunta because it works for me and my busy life.
Kizunta is a B-cell treatment that gives you the power of proven results. For reduced relapses
and slowed disability progression. When ready,
Well,
I take it
I
at home
think
in 1 minute a month.
that might be enough TP Metal Cartel.
Hepatitis B. Your doctor should test for hepatitis B before treatment. If you
keep at it, it could return. Serious side effects, including fatal infections, can happen, especially taken before or after other medicines that weaken the immune system. PML, a rare brain infection that may be fatal or cause severe disability, can occur. Tell your doctor if you had or plan to have MS, or you are going to become pregnant. It's not known a key symptom will harm your unborn baby. Certain antibodies may decrease and should be monitored. The most common side effects are upper respiratory infection, headache, and injection reactions, including swelling, pain, skin darkness, fever,
Then
muscle
that
pain, chills, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about starting with Kesimpta for RMS.
Outback Steakhouse has a three-course meal called the Aussie with soup or salad, your choice of select entrees, and a cheesecake for dessert. Three courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blacksmith. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the hardware, folks.
Los Angeles, our city. A city of hustle, a city of dreams. On every street, you see endless opportunities, incredible experiences, and a vibrant melting pot of cultures. If you're injured, if you need help, call me. Because together, we are Los Angeles.
Are you ready to maximize your advertising?
I'm ready for a partner who gets what my business needs.
That's Spectrum Reach. We get how complicated the media landscape can be, and we know how to help you solve it, adapting as your business grows.
Okay, but I've also got a very specific audience I need to reach.
We've got the scale and reach and insights to help you target that audience on the specific premium programming they're watching.
Even when their viewing habits are constantly changing.
No matter how they watch, go check out SpectrumReach.com. Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease and obesity.
Don't take if you or your family had NTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes. Depression and thoughts of suicide may occur. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems. I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy. The coconut savings could just where there is one.
Or the Home Defense Max Indoor Insect Barrier. One application kills and prevents bugs for 365 days. Nature's wild. Your home doesn't have to be.
This is a meal. Melty, cheesy, toasty. Lunch just got croissant-tastic. Try the new croissant toast sandwiches. It just feels good at Panera. Moving this summer, Pods is the most awarded container moving company. Pods brings the container to you, then we'll take it to your new home or store it at a secure pod storage center. And you don't have to do the driving. Trust Pods with your next move. Look at pods.com.
Anything else, Professor?
Try fast. F1 the movie. PG-13 Adjustment Center.
I'm just the driver.
Work with me to build a team against Saxton.
Looks like Kyle will be facing you now. Here I go. I'm going to fight with all I've got. I'll go Super Saiyan. This is where the game's end.
Absolutely.
Good.
I didn't mean to use this. I don't like what I did. Goodbye, Son Goku.
I don't believe this.
Sure. Okay, what goes with...
Seismologists will be keeping a close watch on all of the world's tectonic plates, as the San Andreas quake could have ripple effects throughout the globe.
You did good. Thank you. We all did.
Authorities in San Francisco are attributing a tremendous amount of lives saved thanks to local experts who were able to give ample warning of the massive quake.
Okay, so let's see.
Efforts have begun in the Bay Area, with FEMA, the National Guard, and
Who's
aided by the thousands of volunteers pouring into the state.
Okay, let me look up.
I found this on the boat.
Let's see, which cat color scheme do I want to try?
I want to thank you guys for being there for me.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe I could try Merrick?
She's than us. Thank you.
So, Merrick.
This is incredible. So, what now?
So, if we go with that, more like Xenoverse. Yeah, I don't. I mean, Merrick could work though. What kind of shoes did he wear?
TNT will feature 5 distinctive tracks. Atlanta at night, the Chicago Street Race, Sonoma, the Monster Mile at Dover, and the Brickyard at Indy.
TNT's going all in. We can't wait to get this going.
NASCAR on TNT begins June 28th. When the clock strikes 8 on July 20th, it's crunch time.
Okay.
Shark Week starts Sunday, July 20th on Discovery.
Not the right color. Like if they're these color, it's this color, but I don't have the freaking belt for it.
Here in Music City, the U.S. men's national team looking to find its rhythm heading into the Gold Cup. Tonight, the Americans.
That would have been good too.
Mauricio Pochettino take on Switzerland. Nat Turner and company's final tune-up before the tournament. Walker Zimmerman's going to be back on his Nashville home turf tonight. You are watching the AT&T pregame show. And with that, we say welcome in the George Park here in Nashville. Sarah Walsh, Trevor Martino, Brian Dutton, and DeMarcus Beasley. We're going to be with you right up until kick, and we start with the news that broke while we were here in Nashville.
It's like one of these. Okay. Man, okay. I don't have a color scheme. Still. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna think of a. At this point, I think this is gonna be my go-to fit. Or maybe with the cape. I was also thinking of this, but. Okay, well, I'm gonna end there. I had a good amount of people who needed TP. Not that much, but people is people. Alright. I'll probably be doing one more stream later today, so just be on the lookout. Thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. Shout out to Tosik, and with that being said, another TP Cartel down. Next one, who knows? Alright, peace out, y'all.